We are back for Angel 1.
Ah.
Ugh.
Ah.
Ah. All right. We want to, of course, go with our amazing transgressors. Holly Mack, we honor you. We honor you. Johannes Borg. And we honor Denise. Many thanks to you. And our new transgressor, Chris. We honor you as well. We'll have a thumbnail for you shortly. And as you can see, we have a new wheel, a wheel of win. Yes, these are the tickets that you, well, I guess Amy, the Teddy's handler, will be writing on. And we're going to write the names of Chris and Anthony, one who joined for free and one who joined at our transgressor level.
Very well.
Entered to win this amazing Stargazer. And you can enter to win the amazing Stargazer as well if you become a patron on our Patreon. Hello, Johannes. Good to see you. If you become a patron on our new patron page, you can go and check that out over on our Patreon. Once you join, what happened? We lost Jason. Once you join,
I don't know what happened. I'm still here.
You're still here.
My camera just pooped out. Let me see what happened.
Well, we also get a little bit of kitty. We get Jason and his kitty. So that's
yes.
Fun.
And that's not the cat who defecated on me. That's a different.
No,
that's Battle Cat.
This episode was so bad that I'm the only one who showed up. Yeah, it looks like. I mean, there's 5 people. If you're out there in the ether, say hello. Don't be shy. We love to love you folks. So join in the fun. All right.
I think that my webcam has officially died.
Wow.
It is not working at all. Just give me a second. I'll switch over to my crappy built-in. Our
good buddy, My Fair Universe, is here. He is everywhere.
This is just garbage. Hold on. Let me try. Oh, well, this is my crappy camera. I'm going to try to hook this thing back.
We're having
wrong with you. What is wrong with you? You're making me look bad.
Oh no.
Actually, it's this camera making me look bad because it's so cheap.
Well, as you are getting your camera quandaries together, we were just mentioning again that if you want to become a member of our Patreon, wow, we're getting very up close and personal of Jason Roy Gaston, ladies and gentlemen. This is what you signed up for. But yes, be sure to I see you. Be sure.
It works now.
It does. Be sure to go and check out our brand new updated Patreon. You can go ahead and join at the free level, get 1 ticket of these wondrous tickets to be entered to win a Stargazer from Eagle Moss. It's one of the few left out in the ether. That's a now $200 ship because it's in original packaging. So you're out here winning $200, whomever. We've got Chris who's in it, Holly, Johannes, and we've got Anthony that are jumping there. And as My Fair Universe says, it only takes 1 to win. So be sure you guys do that. You get 8 tickets. So I'm going to be writing Chris's name 8 times, as well as Johannes and Holly. And on the June 1st, we are going to announce the winner in our returning Stupid Star Trek Questions panel at Trek Long Island. It's going to be a lot of fun, and you're not going to want to miss it. Now that you can see and everything is clear, Jason, would you like to do us the honors in...
Let's just do it. Let's get this over with.
All right. I did something for you that probably would help. I gave you the Angel from the IMDb.
God, you know I am like going blind.
No, here I'll make
okay. Here we go. Riker, Troy, Data, and Yar beam down to a planet ruled by a matriarchal government in the hopes of locating a missing
went lower and lower as time went on. Oh, that's the summary of this one. All right.
All right. Sorry, I had an out-of-body experience for a minute.
Yeah.
First, I had this terrible dream that we were discussing Angel 1 again.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. All right. Let us get into it. Well,
Ah,
what is your first? So we were doing wormholes last week. So let me just do that real quick. Oh,
oh,
yeah. Sorry. Well, I rebuke thee in the name of Jason Roy Gaston.
that's right.
Yeah.
Power of Gaston compels you.
All right. So WTF did we just? Well, there's a new pope.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, Louis
Well,
the
well,
Louis the 14th,
I'm not
right?
Catholic. I don't really keep up with that kind of stuff. But Leo,
Leo
Leo,
the 14th. Yeah,
Leo the 14th.
yeah.
Okay, so
Leaping Leo.
I
He's a,
hope that he is a great leader for the Catholic Church.
he is from Chi Town, so it can't be all bad.
Yeah, Chicago. We have
Yeah,
a Chicago Pope
yeah. We got Pope Chi Town. I wonder if he likes deep dish pizza.
up there. He'll be sitting there doing his sermon and be like, "Da bears, da bears,
Jesus loves you. All right, so
da bears, da bulls, da bears, dicka."
yeah, Dicka. Yeah. What did you think of this episode? What WTF did we just
I
watch?
try not to think of it, to be honest,
Mm.
because this episode commits the cardinal sin of just being boring as hell. It doesn't say anything. All it does is just put the crew on a planet. The crew never has any problem with each other, which we know that was a huge problem with the first couple of seasons of Next Generation, is that there was no conflict. Everybody had to get along. So there was no story there. It was just basically, I don't know. I almost felt like somebody wanted to write an anti-feminism episode.
Mm.
Look at the bad things that happen when we put women in charge.
Oh
And
no.
just and even in that case, the women in this story, despite the fact that they were powerful and in charge, were objectified constantly by the men. And I
Yeah,
thought that was so weird.
yeah. It's like
It was always, yes, you've seen the women on this planet. They're tall, they're strong, they're beautiful. And
yeah,
then Riker like bags one
yeah. I
halfway
was
through
gonna
the
say like
episode. And
Riker's
it's
doing his
like,
best Kirk.
geez, Riker, put it on stun and holster it for a minute, would you?
Yeah.
That's just that's very unprofessional behavior. I just want to see Picard reading his I want to see Picard reading his report going, "You did what? Number 1, high five. Good lord."
Oh no, I don't think he'd be like, that's against the Constitution.
It's against like 14 different Starfleet regulations, and now we have to give you another screening with Dr. Crusher.
Yeah,
Report down there, take the pants off, and wait on the examination
yeah,
bed.
yeah. You needed
Now there's several venereal diseases known as Riker 1, Riker 2,
Riker
Riker
too.
3.
Oh, you got Riker 5? Oh, me too. That's a rough one. So yeah, for me, this was one of those ones when we first had our first contact with this, the second contact for us.
Yeah.
I always felt like Angel One was one of those like, okay, we're going to see a society, a feudal society. It seemed like they were very, at least in the threads in their clothing, Japanese based. Had a very like futuristic Japanese style to it. So I was thinking, okay, maybe we're going to get something amongst those lines, and we were going to get like some type of sword fighting because we had a culture that was very similar to African heritage in the infamous code of honor. So I thought maybe no, we don't talk about
No,
that.
we don't. We don't talk about code of honor.
Yeah.
No, no, we don't talk about
Oh
that
man.
show.
So I
Oh,
I thought we were in store for something like that, where it was like we're going to visit these types of not stereotypical in that case, but in this case more like an adjacent, like at least in the clothing look of it, and in the hierarchy was going to be some type of weird.
is it
Progression.
stereotypical to put white people in that role and then give them no personality at all?
Oh, I know that was a tough one. That was a tough one. All right, well, I guess we should just then hop into why, since we're in that vein. Why did WTF did we just want? Yes. Now, why would they do that? Why would they make this such a slow? This is still Roddenberry, right?
This is Roddenberry, and this is what was the name of that lawyer who
Yeah, that lawyer.
was it? It wasn't Maurice Hurley. It was somebody else. I don't know.
Tracy Torme.
It was not
Patrick
Tracy
Terry.
Torme. Tracy Torme would not have done this because he was pretty
No, he
progressive.
wrote it.
Oh shoot, never mind.
Yeah. Written by Patrick Berry, and Tracy Torme was the executive story editor, and Sandy Fries was the story editor on this one.
So this episode, every time I say this, I feel like somebody's going to jump me in an alley. This episode has the stink of Gene Roddenberry all over it.
Oh.
And I'm sorry, it did. What if the planet where the gender roles were flipped and they still like to make sweet love?
Yeah.
It's just awful. It's just awful. And it's not even written well enough to be offensive. It's just boring. It is just so boring. It's I heard somebody refer to Riker as performing gigolo diplomacy. Because that's what he does. That's what he does. If you really think about it, in this episode where women run this planet, Riker is basically trading his body for diplomacy points.
Mm-hmm.
And if this had been a woman doing that, it would have been problematic. But here it's okay because he's getting laid, and that's fine.
Gives new meaning to the Riker maneuver.
It's the Riker maneuver. Riker goes to any alien planet just to bang anything that moves, is what it is. And then the entire crew, Worf, Wesley, and Picard, become infected by this mysterious virus. And I will tell you something right now, that was the more interesting storyline, I thought.
The virus?
Because, it was basically COVID in space.
It was a snowball effect.
Shut up!
Yeah!
Shut up! No, you are grounded, young man.
Joe Dove. What's up, Holly?
Joe telling bad jokes is what Joe doing.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh God,
that was so bad. I threw him off his.
Okay, how did Jason get his groove back? Here we go. I liked the virus part of the episode a lot better than I liked the Riker bangs anything on two legs and look, we're flipping genders and we still like to make sweet love story. Roddenberry, despite the fact that he was the creator of Star Trek and he was progressive for the 60s, by the 80s he was not progressive anymore. He was definitely behind on the times, and I could just feel his input on this episode. Either that or there was some other person who was given input on this episode so that Riker could give his input in this episode as well. It's just not good. That's the bottom line. It is just not good. And it could be fun if it wasn't so boring. I mean, with Code of Honor, the one thing positive I can say about that episode
is Tasha plucked somebody's eye out.
Yeah, Tasha plucks somebody's eye out, and nobody ever notices that. But yeah, there's a dude that Tasha just like rips the eyeball out of, and it's just like in the background, and I love that. But Code of Honor is so off target that it becomes retroactively funny and uncomfortable at the same time. So you're watching it and you're feeling at least some kind of an emotion. With Angel One, there is no emotion other than, huh? And that's it. And that's what this is. This episode is a nothing burger that was created to be provocative. But even in the 1980s, this was so behind the times that I cannot imagine anybody looking back at Angel One thinking, that was a good episode. I liked that episode.
There's somebody out there that loves Angel One. And if that's you, comment below.
Well, there's the one guy on the commercial who's just like, my favorite is Code of Honor because I have clan robes in my closet. Yeah,
that poor guy. Rest in peace.
Is he dead?
I don't know. I just something to say.
I was gonna say, how do you know? Well, he's probably beaten to death after that commercial. Yeah. It's just and the Romulans. Flipping Romulans.
We never saw them.
And the next time we even hear about them, it is in the news. Like, we haven't seen the Romulans in 20 years. I'm like, bitch, you just saw them a few episodes ago.
Yeah. Weren't you guys?
We never actually saw them. Shut up. I hate all of you. God, first season TNG is the worst Star Trek has ever been. Whenever somebody goes, Discovery's the worst ever, I'm like, no, were you there in 1987? No, you were not. Shut your mouth.
Yeah.
See,
You
now
miss
I'm
him.
feeling emotions. It's just rage.
Uh-oh. You don't want to see Jason when he's angry.
Don't like me when I'm angry.
um,
Get gassy.
yeah, he gets gassed on.
And
Oh,
so
yeah,
does anyone in my vicinity.
yeah, I'm full of them today. This was a very slow episode. This is a why would you do that? Why would you do that? Because I think they were trying to be progressive in a weird way, believe it or not. Having a predominantly feminine run society was a very interesting perception. And it's sadly a misfire because, as you said, they do become objectified. But then MacGyver shows up and he was cast adrift. That guy looks like a Wish MacGyver. If you like the way his brown coat is and the way they
I thought
dressed
he
him up.
looked like a Timu Okana, personally, but whatever.
Mm.
Whatever.
Yeah, I wish MacGyver. He shows up and he's all, like weird and kind of, one note and not really doing much to solve his case. And no matter what they did, he ends up going, I'm going to stay, but they're going to kill you. No, you're not. I'm going to make it. It's just very anticlimactic. I thought they were going to go back to the ship and we'll risk the disease rather than get killed. But he was like, no, we're going to stay here. We like this planet. It's pretty.
That was another thing that really bothered me was, no, you can't beam up because if you do, you're going to get sick. And it's like, if we stay down here, they're going to get sick
To death.
from, death,
Yeah.
which is fatal. But if
Yeah.
you come up here, you might die. If we stay down here, they will die. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
No
Beverly.
one scenario. Yeah.
Or you know what? Just beam some sick person down onto the surface, have them look at Bieta and go, achoo, and then beam them back up. Say, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to leave now. Good luck.
Hope you guys make it.
There won't be an Angel 2.
No.
There's not going to be a sequel to this one.
No. Which brings me to a question. Would you like to get a second contact of Angel 1? And see what happens with everything. Like, where's your society?
I don't give a damn.
Like,
I don't care. If Lower Decks was still around, I would say sure. But like a serious episode where it's like, let's go back to Angel 1 and see how everything is. I'm like, no, let's not.
Mm-hmm.
Leave them alone.
Sadly, season 1 of TNG is the only season I own. Really? Wow.
I had it for a while, but I got rid of it because I watched it once and it was the one in the silver clam case that was made out of cardboard. And I ended up giving it away at one point. I was like, I can't anymore. This is awful.
It's trash. I'm the trash man. This trash season. I have all of them now, as you can see behind me. Now that the
nerd.
It was a gift from Teddy's handler, who will be at Trek Long Island with us.
Hold up. That's
hard pass. Oh, hard pass.
Interesting note that I found out about this episode, though.
Yes, do tell.
Beta's little boy toy that was always hanging around, Trent, which isn't that just a great alien name? It's like, I am Beta, this is Lugar, and this is Trent. Trent actually returned to the series at one point.
Really?
He played the gender neutral version of Lal.
Really? That's Lal?
That is the gender neutral version of Lal.
Wow. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So that's
there you go.
Cool.
Your useless trivia of the day.
Yeah.
I wonder which role he's more proud of, Trent or penisless Lal. I should say genitalless Lal, because she didn't choose a penis at all, did she?
No, she went lady. Yeah. I'm gonna go and say that it was totally Lal. I'm gonna go with Lal. But I think both, because he got paid. So
oh yeah, hey, you're gonna play a pet human who named Trent on an alien planet who wears like frilly dresses. Your boob is gonna be hanging out, and you're gonna be objectified by giant Amazon women. Okay,
sounds
you
good
insist.
Yeah, I'll do it. You
I'd,
said I'm getting
I'd,
paid, right?
yeah,
Sign
I'd
me up.
do it in a second.
Yeah.
Whenever I was
Um,
trying to act professionally, somebody asked me, would you do this part if you had to do this? I'm like, somebody gave me money. Yeah.
yeah, I'll
An
do
act
anything.
basically one step above prostitution. We'll do it.
Oh, wow. Wait, My Fair Universe, he has the Blu-ray
Why? So
of
you can
all.
see what it look so you can see what it's like for Star Trek to suck in high definition?
Mm.
Wow, you can really see the moment that Patrick Stewart's dignity shatters.
uh, Johanna says, enjoy Space Plague Star Trek versions, Amazons. Yeah, they were. They were going to be Amazons. None of them really, like, once Jonathan Frakes, who I met, he's a very tall man. Once he got on that planet, it was like, I thought these women were supposed to be big. All they're doing is like walking around with back scratchers. I
Yeah,
don't understand why they're so feared, because I don't, you guys, what are you going to do with that? Scratch me to death? Like, am I right?
yeah.
It looks like she had a back scratcher.
You make snoo snoo. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just very weird. Very
It was
weird.
a gift.
Yeah, I got it as a free gift for being in.
I couldn't give it away. I couldn't give it away. I
Oh, man.
tried. He
Wow.
got it in the game of Pass the Parcel. It's like, here you go. Oh, yay. Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
Anybody else want it? No, gross. It's got Code of Honor on it.
That's the one with Coat of Honor. I don't want that. Yeah,
But it's also got too short a season. Oh shoot. But
yeah,
it's got the big goodbye, which by modern Trek standards would be less than mediocre.
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 Yeah, I still love that. So, but is there any reason that Star Trek wanted to bring the society forward and yet still keep it pushed back with this episode? Is that what the goal was here? Is that what Roddenberry's goal was, you think?
I will be honest. I don't know what the goal was with this episode. I feel like they got on a soapbox and just kind of farted and then got off of it.
Mm.
Um, it was just it was just sanctimonious. I feel
Wow.
like it was the TNG crew's job to go down to the surface, click their tongues, they go, "Oh, isn't just the worst. Oh, this society sucks. You gonna do anything to fix it? Nah, we're not gonna do a damn thing. We're just gonna judge."
We're gonna
Um,
go home real quick.
yeah, and just everyone in this episode was just insufferable. The
Mm.
only one where I thought the only two characters I think who makes it out of this well, I'm going to say three characters. The only three characters who makes it through this episode with their dignity intact and who actually has good characterization is one, Dr. Crusher, of course, because you really see her take charge. And apparently she's invincible because she's around every
Yes.
single sick person on the ship. She's like, yep, 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 yep. I'm fine. Yep, yep. She's just like covered in toxic diseases and everything. She never gets sick, so I don't know what she's doing. I guess she's drinking that crap she was trying to give Captain Picard. The second one I thought was Geordi, because you
Yeah.
see Geordi take a leadership position, which I don't know if the Arsenal of Freedom came before or after this one.
Mhm.
But I really liked how he decides to stay on the bridge and delegate. And I thought that
Mm.
was really cool. I kind of got the feeling they were trying to put Geordi on a command path at this point. And then
Oh,
the next season, they're like, we don't have an engineer. Let's get him to do it.
well, that's
Hey,
because, like,
Reading Rainbow guy, get over here.
didn't that guy walk himself out of a job, and that's why Jordy got the role?
Oh, Chief Argyle.
Yeah.
there's a funny story behind that. Um, Chief Argyle, the actor who played Chief Argyle, actually was only like a day player. He was only in a couple of episodes, and he arranged to have fan mail sent to the studio from a bunch of different people saying how much they loved the chief engineer and we hope we see more of him in the future. But he screwed up, and all of the fan mail arrived at the studio before the episode even aired.
Oh,
And
nice.
so he got himself a little bit fired.
A little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit fired. Anyway, the other character that I thought did really well in this episode was Worf. And it's so,
Oh,
back in the first season, Worf had zero personalities. But he's like, I am a Klingon, brah. I am a Klingon, brah. Here he's giving advice, he's making jokes. And I was like, this is like proto Worf, and I like it. I like
Mm,
this. Yeah, only 3 characters in this episode who I think remotely came out looking good. Everyone else just pompous, sanctimonious garbage.
mm,
Oh,
mm.
I can't believe this is happening on this planet. Oh, it's terrible. Why does my throat hurt? Ooh, I have diarrhea.
All from a snowball. Uh,
Wesley?
Wesley. Now, I thought the ship was sent up to prevent viruses from going bananas. Like, isn't there something like when they beam up, they kind of
Yeah,
scan
it's the
them?
biofilter,
The
but
biofilter, yeah,
they never say how how the virus got on board the ship. Which,
yeah.
sometimes stuff happens. Somebody comes over on a shuttle or something like that. Maybe it was even like space dust outside that came inside and woke up and thought, "Let's infect everybody." It
Mm.
could have happened. Who knows? Maybe Wesley did it. I
And the
mean, he
snowball.
was patient zero. Why didn't Wesley do it?
Yeah.
Um,
Well, he did
honestly,
mention they went on a field trip.
oh, he did. Yeah, but I think it was
Yeah.
the holodeck, didn't he? Wasn't that the field trip? Or I
Oh,
don't.
I don't know.
You
I
know
don't.
what? In the long run of things, it doesn't matter.
Mhm.
And,
Of all the things to worry about in life, this
yeah,
ain't one of
of
them.
all the things to worry about in this episode, that is like way down at the bottom of my
Mm,
list.
mm.
Like I'm not even thinking about that. I'm more concerned with you know, you were gonna kill all these people and they have you took their children away from them. What the hell?
Yeah.
And Riker's just like, oh, prime directive, we can't do anything. And then he's like, hey, walk on to them, we can beam them up. hint, hint, wink, wink.
Yeah. Mm.
Um, that was the part that really got me too, was the fact that he was ready to just he was preaching the prime directive the entire episode, and then for no reason he was like, yeah, lock on to them, if I say so, beam them up.
Yeah. Let's forget about that prime directive. We
Could
don't
have
really
done
need it.
that earlier, Will, but whatever, you needed to get a little bit of Amazonian poon.
Mm. That sounds like a dish in Canada.
Mm.
Uh,
I will see if it's on the menu when I go through there, and
I'm
I'm gonna
very
be
excited
leaving.
about
I'm gonna be leaving in 2 weeks, and I'm so excited because I
that.
get to
Wow.
see Canada, and I've always wanted to go see Canada. Y'all, I didn't vote on him. I'm just gonna tell you ahead of time. If you see me up there,
Yeah.
I didn't vote on him.
Same here. Wasn't my guy.
Yeah.
Wasn't my person. I did not vote for. I voted for the Amazon.
Yes.
I
Yes.
wanted to. All right. Well, there's got to be something good about this episode because that's the whole point of.
Oh, yeah. There is something good about
Well,
this episode.
yeah, redeeming.
The end credits were the best part.
Oh,
When they came on, I wanted to jump up and go, "Yay! It's over!
oh, wow, painful.
No more, no
Yeah.
more Angel One."
All right, here we go.
And
Oh no. Thanks
was
to
that a remix? What was that?
I was having fun with it. Remix. Thanks to our good buddy Synthetic Ensign for our new version of that jazzy tune for redeeming features. Jason, I know
Huh.
there's got to be one redeeming feature. I've got one. If Worf would have died of the flu, would he go to Stovacor?
Did you say Quarf?
Worf. I'm
I thought
congested.
you said Quarf. I was like,
No, I'm congested.
I am Worf. This is my twin brother, Quarf. Hello. Don't look him in the eye. He's a little weird about that. I want to go down to a planet and see silly tall women. I want to be submissive.
Oh boy.
He's adopted. Your twin brother is adopted. Yes, he's adopted. Okay, sorry, that was a skit that just went off in my head. Anyway,
Right.
as I said, I actually liked the pandemic on the ship story.
Mhm.
I wish the entire episode had been about that because honestly, I would have loved to have just cut Angel One. He did. I told you. He said,
I'm congested. Seasonal. Let me get in. Hold on.
no one cares
Seasonal
about your
allergy.
congestion. No one wants to hear about your respiratory system. I don't care about your sinuses. Don't tell the story. Thank you. Anyway, I think that the pandemic on the ship would have been a much better story.
Uh-huh.
I would have loved to have seen what would have happened if they did go and confront the Romulans and, 9/10 of the crew was down sick.
Yeah.
I wanted to see that. That's just like, we have a much better story in the two, but we're not going to tell it. We're going to tell this story about chicks on a planet that run the place. Isn't that awesome? Oh, cool. And so is the Romulan encounter going to be next episode? No, we're going to pretend it never happened. I would have just loved to have seen, I don't know, leave all the command crew down on the planet. The Enterprise has to leave because there's a pandemic and they can't beam up anybody, and have Geordi the only officer on the ship who's not incapacitated. I would have loved to have seen him jury-rigged the Enterprise where he can fly it himself and do everything, and basically just like show up and pretend that the ship is fully manned and just intimidate the Romulans.
I mean, they could have used holograms, I guess.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, they could have done that, or he could have wired the view screen or whatever. I just think that would have been a lot of fun. Is just have that be what the episode was about. So yeah, I'm giving redeeming features to things that weren't even in the episode.
None of that happened in this episode. Yeah.
I thought it was kind of funny seeing Riker with the man boob out. I was just kind of like, okay, this is kind of amusing.
Yeah.
But they totally didn't like go any further than, Yar and Troy giggling at him, which I was just kind of like, And there was a bit where I'm just like, wow, Troy was almost useful in this episode, because at one point they're getting ready to do something and Troy says, "Ooh, something's wrong."
Yeah.
And then they come around and I'm just like, that is the Troy we should see more often. Somebody who's actually of use.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, something's wrong. Oh, dang, get your phasers out. Oh, wow. Oh, dang, they're pissed.
Yeah,
something like that.
Get into their minds and like give us a heads up.
Instead of the regular boom. Captain, I'm sensing great anger from them.
No kidding. Yeah. Captain, I'm sensing an allergy attack.
Of course, since Troy was useful in this episode, she knows what Riker did.
Oh, yeah.
She's sitting there in their quarters. She's reading a book, just like, oh my gosh. Tasha, you will never guess what's going on.
And then Tasha would be like, no, I know.
Is totally banging Beta. Ew, really? I thought she had better taste than that.
Oh, ouch. There it is.
Battle Cat's here.
Hey, Battle Cat. Welcome to the show. To me, the redeeming feature on this guy was the virus, as everybody said in the chat. Johanna said they went skiing on the holodeck, and as they were exiting, they hit Picard in the face with a snowball. That was very funny. To me, the redeeming feature was Patrick Stewart playing sick and still trying to give Beverly orders from the sick bed. His quarters, I thought that was hilarious. And Bev coming to save the day. She got to the base of the virus, figured it out. Oh, it's the scent. It's carried by the scent. That's why you're getting it. So I'm assuming she went and like did a EpiPen to her nose and like cut off all the stuff that I wish I could do right now because my allergies are terrible. And
I would have much have preferred her actually get the disease, but continue working anyway, because I think it would have made her a badass.
Yeah, I mean, to me, she was a badass because she saved.
She was, but it would have made her like a realistic badass.
Yeah.
Instead of, why didn't you get sick? I don't know, because the script said I didn't.
I'm amazing. That's why I just inoculated myself with every possible product that I got, and I said, "What else we got?"
Incidentally, I now have cancer AIDS.
Charades. Oh, that sounds terrible. But yeah, I think Bev was a redeeming feature, and Sick Picard, they did a great job of kind of figuring out what was going on and still managing to give orders, or in Bev's case, still managing to save the day. So I thought that was the best redeeming feature on this episode. Though that is short, let us go to the comments and see what people talk about some more. I'm feeling like I'm having a stroke with these redeeming features. You didn't like the remix?
Don't ever remix it again. That was.
I won't. I just deleted the old one, so I wanted to make sure. I was like, wait, which is because they're so close.
Oh my
but one of us will get in trouble, and
I
the
would
other one
rather
won't.
hear about your sinuses than,
Remix.
and I'm lying
Def-
about that. I don't want to hear about your sinuses.
A warrior would not make
Boom!
any excuses.
Boom!
Not a Klingon.
Worf.
Sorry. All right. Joanna says a warrior would use a weapon while close enough and locked in battle. So I'm supposed to just shoot the pollen. Is that what pew, 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 pew. All right. My figure says whiskey helps everything. That is a good idea. Let's see if I can get Teddy's handler to bring some whiskey home. Whiskey and hot buttered rum. That interesting. I've never heard of that before. It's a good combination, I suppose. Perhaps I'll make myself Earl Grey tea hot.
I mean, it couldn't hurt.
Couldn't hurt. All right.
Whatever stuff was in there. You know what would have been a great ending for my version of this story?
Let's hear it.
After Geordi psychs out the Romulans, he sends them over a bottle of wine as a peace offering, and they look at it. They're like, "Oh, yes, the Enterprise sent us wine. Well, we'll be ready next time for them." Getting a cold.
He gives everybody a cold.
Yeah,
nice.
I would have also liked to have seen a little bit of more symptoms of the virus. Personally, I think that everybody getting sudden diarrhea would have been hilarious. It's like, Commander, Lieutenant LaForge, you are needed here on the bridge, and you should know that your place is. Worf, are you okay? No. Do you need to go? Do you need to leave? I'm scared to move.
Oh man. Unfortunately, I felt that this week as well. So I hear you, Worf.
Oh my God, no one cares. No one cares. Stop. Nobody cares about your health problems. Jesus.
I need to work out or something.
You need to work out some issues. You're worse than my grandmother was.
Oh my God. Hot buttered rum by itself. Don't mix the two. Oh, okay. Hot buttered rum. I gotta find that. I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, I've heard of rum and whiskey helping out with sinuses stuff. So you know what? After this show, get yourself good and hammered. You'll feel much better in the morning, or you won't. Whatever.
Probably not.
As long as I don't have to hear about it anymore.
You won't hear about the allergies. You hear about a hangover. It doesn't take much. I'm not the guy I used to be when I was in my 20s, but we are now have come to the past.
Trek slacks.
Oh yeah, there it is. That's what.
Mr. Worf, have you soiled yourself? Multiple times, Captain. The Klingon never leaves his post.
Oh, jeez.
The ass of your pants have been dissolved. What? That's how a Klingon poops.
Oh my God.
82% acid.
Eek. All right. Well, it's time to spin the wheel. We've got a new episode added to the wheel.
I'm scared.
And we have Chris K, who is the new transgressor, and we have a new free follower. They are going to get tickets as well. So, yay. And they will be featured next week. Isn't the smell invigorating, Captain?
Maybe that's what Bashir said whenever he's like, telling me smells like lilacs.
Jeez. All right, well, let's spin the wheel of agony. I did it. I spun it really quick, and I got to the thing.
Look at him glaring at us. He knows we were making poop jokes at his expense.
It is not fun to talk about a person's issues with the toilet.
Do you know how hard it is to balance my love of prune juice with my control of my sphincter?
Oh, man.
Truly a warrior's battle.
All right. So we still have Holly's Hollow Pursuits available on the wheel. We've got the Sanctuary, and we added, because we never actually, the show didn't exist when Star Trek Discovery first aired. So Star Trek Discovery's Will You Take My Hand is on the wheel of agony.
I remember which episode that was, but Discovery was so arc-based that I can't differentiate the episodes.
Yeah, it's hard.
So
it's because
it go back
and
I'm not dogging on Discovery. I'm a huge
Discovery
defender. So
yeah,
we'll see. We'll get into a fist fight over that one.
Nah, I'm too short to be fighting you.
You really are.
Yeah, even like the promo I had, I was like, let's be realistic, because I initially had us at the same height, and I was like,
No,
let me not
no,
lie.
no. Just no.
Yeah, I'm not like our president.
You're
I
the
tell the
you're
truth.
the little wee man down
I'm
there.
the wee
Look at
man of the
you.
group.
I want to give you a giant lollipop and make you sing for me.
We welcome you. The Lollipop Guild. All right, let's spin the wheel. And there we
Or
go.
whenever we see each other in a few weeks, I'm just gonna put my drink on your head and just say, "Don't move, don't
All right.
move, or you will be destroyed."
That's all right. I have Teddy with me. He'll take care of
Oh yeah, Teddy's a vicious little.
you. All right.
I have not
And
tasted this man's flesh in a year. I am
we
Teddy hungers.
and stop. Lost in translation. Star Trek Strange New Worlds. Lost in translation. Of course.
Uhura seems to be the only one who can hear a strange sound that seems to trigger terrifying hallucinations. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. This is the one that has Bruce Horak coming back as what's his face?
Zombie Hammer.
Yeah, Himmer. Yeah,
Zombie Hammer, right?
stop Himmer time. Yes, yes. So
Yeah.
it's Zombie Himmer episode.
I'm gonna go see if he's doing anything. Maybe he'll come join us as a special guest.
Oh, I would love. I've actually never met Bruce, so I'd love to
What?
meet
Really?
him.
All right.
No, the one time you guys had him on, I wasn't able to attend because of things. So
Oh wow.
I have not had a chance to meet the man. I would love to because I've heard nothing but wonderful things about him.
Really great guy.
Yeah.
Both three times. I met him 3 times. Each time remembered me, which I was like, oh wow, you remember me? Like I didn't expect that. He's like, oh Joe Dove, what's going on? It's like, oh my god, he remembered me. Yeah, so that was amazing.
That's like whenever I met who was it? It was Terry Farrell. I met Terry Farrell and I was like, hey, Miss Farrell. She goes, oh, it's Jason Gaston. And then she maced me.
I'm not the only one on the show that got maced. No.
I'm just kidding. I have never met Terry Farrell, but I'm hoping in just a couple of weeks I can correct that error.
Yes, be sure to get your tickets to Trek Long Island. Hey, if you are,
that is how you segue, by the way. That's how you do it.
Well done. Well
Battle
done.
Cat.
She's over there. Yeah, she's in your bed. Taking over.
Battle Cat.
Battle Cat. If you are interested in joining us at Trek Long Island, but you find yourself a little bit fun short, you can reach out to the Captain's Quadrant on our social medias. And what?
I said we'll make fun of them for being poor.
No, we'd never do that. We have we are sponsoring a small section of Trek Long Island this year, and in doing so, we have been gifted 2 passes. So, if you wish to join Trek Long Island and hang out with us and come on, yes, we're both going to be in our Picard leather coats, so it's going to be fun. We'll be honoring that passage, and you will get passes from us, from the Captain's Quadrant on us, and we will be there Saturday. We'll be doing the Trekking the 90s. We have, unfortunately, Amy won't be able to make it. She had a prior engagement that she had to cancel, unfortunately, but we do have we have the iconic couple, Philip and Iona Morris will be there, and Miss D. So we're going to have a great time trekking the 90s, talking about all the fun things in the 90s Star Trek, as those guys have lived and have starred in those eras of Star Trek. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And of course, on Saturday, right after that, that's at 3. And then 5 o'clock, panel B, we are giving away, baby, the Stargazer. So, Chris, My Free Universe, Johannes, Holly, and of course, Anthony are all on the run already. And if you come and visit our table, you can then get yourself a ticket by signing up for free for 1 ticket on Patreon. You can get the tier 1, you get 2 tickets. Tier 2, you get 4 tickets. And tier 3, Transgressor, you get 8 tickets, baby. You get a really good
Joe. That sounds amazing.
Doesn't it?
You would have to be crazy not to come and see us at Trek Long Island.
I know. There's so much. And then on Sunday, we are interviewing the amazing, the incredible Andrew Robinson. That is
so excited.
I am so thrilled to be interesting.
He is like, I say this, I've said this for years, and I say it recently. Everybody's like, oh, you're just saying that. Oh no, Garrick is my favorite Star Trek character.
Totally.
Like, and that is a hard thing to say because Spock and Data and everybody like that. But Garrick was just awesome, and I get to meet Andrew Robinson, and I think I'm just gonna be on stage the whole time, just looking at him, going,
You're Andrew Robinson, right? It's like,
Did you know
that,
you're Andrew Robinson?
you were Garrick. Yeah.
You remember that time that you were Garrick on Deep Space Nine? That was awesome.
I know you
You,
won't do
you
that.
were Hellraiser. You were on Hellraiser.
You didn't
You got
lose.
killed by the Hellraiser. That was awesome.
I, I hope you're okay.
I think it's so hot. Ooh.
Is it hot in Texas right now?
It's hot in Texas all the time, but of course it's hot mostly because I'm wearing it.
Oh, okay. There we go. I would love to meet Andrew Robinson just to get him to autograph his audiobook. Yeah, that would be dope.
I'm currently going through that audiobook.
Oh, good, because you'll have questions about it for them. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Our good buddy Damon J, who is in Star Trek, says, "Hello, friends. Have a great stream. Live long and prosper. Good to see you, buddy. I'm staying the night Friday on location, so I won't miss anything Saturday. Perfect.
Very
Woo!
cool. I was not able to. I could have gotten rooms, but that was a lot of money.
Yeah. Are you going? You're at the other one, right?
I'm staying about a mile away.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I'm at the Roach Motel down the street.
Nice.
The little flickering neon light.
Yeah. Some strange
the place that charges by the hour for some reason. I have no idea why.
We're going to be setting up our booth on Friday. As you come off the plane, I will bring you there and we'll set up everything. And that's going to be a lot of fun. So, I hope you have lots of fun at Trek Long Island. Jealous. Hey, man, come on through. You can hang out with us. You can be the guest at a table. You can get people to sign autographs with yourself.
I'll be in Ontario for like an hour and a half if you want to like wave at me from security.
Hey, Jason.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Yeah, right. I did a double take of the room, almost $300 for a single night myself. Yeah. They know how to upcharge. And guess what? It's in the middle of nowhere. Legit. It's just trees, opening, go. That's it. And then
I had no idea that there were that many trees on that island outside of Central Park. I was very surprised last year.
Yeah,
Where are you taking us, Joe?
It's Trek Long Island. Don't worry. You're not going to die.
Teddy's commanded you to take us out into the forest and dispose of us, hasn't he? Yes, kill him. Do it.
The best thing about Trek Long Island is some of the great community people that are going to be there, and a lot of vendors and fellow podcasters. It's going to be a great time, and I highly recommend coming. So make sure you go buy your tickets. We're going to put the link below, treklongisland.com. And if you need, please be sure to reach out to us on our socials on Blue Sky or Instagram, something like that, and we will hook you up because that's how we roll, right?
Indeed. That is how we roll.
Indeed. All right, Aftermath.
We were just talking about you. Everybody hates you. Congratulations.
So, since we are back in Discovery Season 1, I am going to go and look up, because I don't remember that one either. Discovery Star Trek.
Yeah.
So that
Will you hold my hand?
Only 65 episodes? That's surprising.
Yeah. 5 seasons, short seasons. Too short a season.
Oh, you did it again.
I think the show needed another season to be perfectly. At least one more season. Let them wrap it up properly.
Okay, so that's Season 1, Episode 15, Will You Take My Hand? It came out in 2018 with Giorgio at the helm of the plan to end the Klingon War once and for all. The USS Discovery crew struggles to fathom. This is the Klingon War.
Is this like the finale of season?
Yeah, this is the finale of Season 1.
Okay, I liked that episode if I remember right.
I don't remember it at all.
She gives this amazing speech at the end about how no, we will not give in to fear. No.
Oh yeah, that was one of the.
We must all be torchbearers.
Yeah,
and it's like whenever I taught theater, I actually like gave that to students. I was like, "Here's a monologue you guys can do." I had a few people do it.
Yeah, I think that was one of our early Greatest Captain speeches.
Yeah, it was a great speech.
Yeah, it was. It really was. Joanna says, but for the chance to nerd out with my wife calling me a weirdo and getting to meet people I look up to, it was worth the cost of the room. Oh, that's awesome.
He's talking about me, you know.
Oh, okay. I thought he meant Andrew Robinson.
Well, Andrew Robinson's a close second. It is Andrew Robinson.
Yeah, it is.
We're on the same tier. It's just I'm a little taller than he is.
Yeah. I met Andrew Robinson and walked a hallway with him, so for sure I can tell you. You are taller than him. You're a very tall man. It's surprisingly so. I remember when we first met, and we never met in person, but we were always on this podcast stuff. And I hear him go, "Oh, he's the little guy on TikTok." And then you were like, "No, I don't. People understand how tall I am." I was like, "What?" And then like you did a video of like, "Here's the door, and here's my head," and it was like not that much room. I was like, "Oh my god, wait a minute, you're tall." I was like, "I thought you were like we."
Oh yeah, I will never forget walking up to you at Trek Long Island last year because you were like, "Oh hey Jason, it's nice to meet." Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah, you and Star Trek guy. I was like,
I know
"Whoa,
Star Trek guy was like super tall.
he's taller than you."
He's taller than I am,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he's a sweetheart. I love the
Very
guy.
nice
I
guy,
like I want to be his best friend now because he's just
yeah.
so cool.
Yeah, I hope he comes again.
I hope he comes back. I hope Sean Ferrick shows up again too because it was
That
cool
was
seeing Sean Ferrick up there.
that was
He
very
he
cool.
is every bit as nice and wonderful as you hope he is.
Yeah.
He was somebody who did not let me down in one bit and he was one of those people. I walked up to him. He was like, "Hey!" I was like, "Oh!"
Yeah, I screamed it because he told me. I saw him and he posted a picture of him and his partner in that episode had a really good ending. Totally agree, My Figure Universe. But he posted a picture of himself and his partner in Times Square, and I was like, "Oh!" And I saw somebody because I had to walk past Times Square to get to my job. I saw someone, I was like, "Oh, that guy looks like Sean Ferrick." And then he posted that picture. It's like, "Oh my god, I should have screamed out, 'Hey, Sean!'" It's like,
That's
but I'm
funny.
very loud and I didn't want to like embarrass you. And he goes, "No, by all means, if you see me, scream out." So I saw him at the track and I was like, "Sean!" And I screamed
He
it.
goes,
And he
"Jeez,
turned out,
what?"
yeah.
Gets out a gun. Get away from me!
He's amazed me. No, not again.
No. Like I said, he is
It's
just
amazing.
every bit as wonderful as you hope he is, and
Yeah.
just a very genuine, lovely fellow. And happy I finally got to meet him in person.
Same. I mean, he and Garrett Wong are the reasons why I wanted to do Star Trek podcasting. So I'm so happy to have met both of them.
Garrett is somebody else I want to meet one of these days because
Yeah,
Garrett
he's
just seems like a really cool
amazing.
person.
He's not only a cool person, but his voice, it's like
Yeah,
butter. He's got a butter voice. It's so good.
him and George Takei should do like something together.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm George Takei, and I'm Garrett Wong.
Yeah, that would be a
You're listening to the Sexiest Voices podcast.
yeah. Trek sexy.
Rex Sexy.
There it is. Watch, there's gonna be a new podcast next week. Is this somebody Star Trek podcast? Oh, welcome to Trek Sexy.
We're going to have Avery Brooks on next week.
Oh my god.
The sexiness will explode your computer.
Word. Let's see. I'm hoping this t-shirt arrives before it will. I'll double check on that because I know oh, you want to have it signed by both of us? That's okay. That'll be awesome.
Okay.
Oh my god, I would love that. Get people to
I'll
sign it.
prick my finger and give you a little bit of my DNA too. That way,
So then
one day you can clone me.
Yeah.
Don't do that. That's unethical.
There's a new Jurassic Park coming out. Speaking of unethical, there's another Jurassic Park coming out.
Why?
I don't know. If I can,
I knew it was coming out, but
yeah. If I can meet a Star Trek actor, I'd want to meet Avery Brooks. I'd want to meet Avery Brooks too, man. He's a teacher now, right?
He's a teacher now. He's retired from acting, and apparently he just doesn't really care to do any of the convention stuff.
Don't worry.
You know, it's his life. It is his choice. And if he wants to have a quiet retirement, that's fine. But I'm always going to regret that I will probably never meet the man because I admire him so much. I admire him as an actor.
Yeah.
I admire him that he stands on principles. And I admire that he just didn't want to be on the show, but he didn't want to leave the show because he thought it was important to show an African American man being a good father.
Right.
And I love that he stood on those principles all those years. And God, I really wish we could do a Cisco show like Picard, but I know Avery's just sitting there, reading a newspaper going, no.
Maybe
just like, you know what? Fair.
Yeah.
Enjoy your retirement, sir. Enjoy
maybe
it.
get Jake Cisco. Get Jake on there.
I wouldn't mind seeing that. I wouldn't mind seeing a Garrick miniseries.
Yeah, Stitch in Time. That'll be dope.
Yeah, just like one or two, like 3 or 4 episodes. Don't do the Section 31 movie bull crap anymore. Let's have some movies we actually care to see.
I like. Anyway,
shut up. You didn't.
Also,
You
My
didn't.
Figure Universe, I think, enjoyed.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No one enjoyed that. No one was meant to enjoy it.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
even think anybody in the movie enjoyed it. The whole
Well,
time
what
you
is
could just see Michelle Yeoh just dying on the inside, going, "Oh my
you,
god,
you know who else
friggin'
enjoyed it?
Oscar! What
You
a
know who else
queen!"
enjoyed it? You know who else enjoyed it?
My favorite, Code of Honor.
That guy. Totally enjoyed that one. Don't forget our and don't forget our
It's time for stupid Star Trek questions.
yes, that's our panel B where we'll be giving away our starship. So be sure to come see us 5:00 panel B. That's upstairs. And we will be hosting the Stupid Star Trek Questions panel. We have some questions to start us off, and then we'll have a great discussion with the audience. It was such a great time last year. We're hoping it's another success this year, and that is all dependent on you. So be sure you come to the panel, especially if you want to win the starship. And, ask stupid Star Trek questions. It makes it fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. I enjoy everything. I'm easily amused. Oh, okay. That's awesome. That's great. We are honored to have you guys. We had a lot of fun. Jason destroyed his whole set, so I'm gonna wrap it up. We'll see you at Trek Long Island. Oh, you're back. Okay, great.
Yes, I couldn't hear anything, so I'm assuming you were saying something that I didn't care to hear anyway. So
I was talking about how wonderful you were.
Oh, well, it's true. I am. I'm somewhat of an acquired taste, but once you get that taste in your mouth, you just never want to get. I'm not going to finish that sentence. Sorry.
Once you start, you just don't stop. All right.
Can't eat just one. That's even
So
good Lord.
You're digging a hole. All right. Anyway, we want to thank again our transgressor, tier 3, excuse me. Holly Mack, we honor you. We thank you very much. Your episode is still on the wheel, so hopefully we'll get that spun and we'll be watching Holly's Hollow Pursuits. We honor you, Johannes Borg. Thank you for being a patron. And of course, our new patron, we honor you, Chris Catula. Your graphic will be available next week. And
I know Chris.
Do you?
Yeah, I know him personally.
Really?
Yeah, we're actually supposed to meet up at Trek Long Island. Actually,
so. Oh, he's actually going to be in Trek.
Yeah, I think that's the plan, or at least we were gonna hang out a little bit on that Monday, a little bit. But yeah,
nice.
Hey, what the heck? He's a Patreon of here, but not of me. That is
Hey! This is Captain Quadruple.
Very angry.
Don't be angry. Because he wants the ship. He's getting a ship.
I don't blame him. That is a sweet look. She is a handsome lady.
Yeah, I have it. I got to be delicate, and many thanks to Denise. Of course, I have to be delicate because I'm giving this away, and it's worth a lot of money. So that's the ship, still in packaging. Very pretty. All right, so Stargazer, it's very pretty. Going to be a lot of fun. Look at that.
Very nice. I like ships with 4 nacelles. I don't know why. Every time I see a ship with 4 nacelles, I think, yes.
There it is. So she's all packaged. She's ready to go. I'm bringing her with us to give it away to somebody that's going to be lucky enough to win her and go home with her. So we've got, I think, over 20 entries already. So don't miss out.
Very cool. We need more.
We need more. So make sure you share that.
Demand more.
I demand more. All right, guys. So we'll see you next week. We got some more comments before we go. Oh, look at this. You're lying, Morgan. Just Snorlaxin. Nice LA Noir. Johannes, glad to know someone got it. Talking to a middle-aged man with a library of over 300 games. Wow.
Good Lord, you nerd.
Johannes, you're in good company, my friend. I don't have 300 games, board games, but I do have quite a bit of games. Just Snorlax, I'm so glad to see you. Thanks for joining. Everybody, we'll talk soon. You just missed out, but if you go to Trek Long Island, join our Stupid Star Trek Questions 2 panel. Go see us on the floor. We have a banner. You can QR code, become a patron, free, you get 1 ticket. Tier 1, you get 2 tickets. Tier 2, you get 4 tickets. In Tier 3, you get 8 tickets. And you win a Stargazer, which is pretty dope. We also, another comment, have a great weekend, everybody, and see you next Friday. See Holly. And then Johanna says, offers his hands. If you like my Warhammer, I'll give you both a copy of the game. Oh, dope. That's dope. We're doing next week. We're doing his episode of Wormholes, and that is Cyberpunk, the show.
Yes, I've never seen it. I don't know if you like my wormhole, I'll do this. That sounds like solicitation.
Now it's solicitation. He's an awesome gentleman. We're so glad to know him. So nothing weird there. All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
Okay.
You've made it through the Agony Booth, a Captain's Quadrant show. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you share this video with 5 people will also be in agony. Join us every Friday at 9 p.m. EST for more live shows, including Wormholes, Section 31 and a half, because we have questions, and at the movies.